Hey, I am coming in here with absolutely no script. I just got done running. There's something I really wanted to talk about. So bear with me. I'm going to do this in one take. No trick edits, not trying to make myself look better. I just got in from the run and I want to talk about it. I have a platform now, and I think it's important for me to address something. It won't be the first time. I mean, it is the first time, it won't be the last time you'll hear me try to talk about running motivation as it relates to life, how I feel like running can translate into life. I was out running. I was doing a warm up run, 20 minutes warm up before a sprint session, quality session of 5 intervals. The reason I'm telling you about this is I was out running, and unfortunately, there were a couple kiddos that were out with their folks, and the parents were laughing while the kids ran out into the street and were mocking how I looked when I was running. I'm not unfamiliar with people reacting that way when they see me run. I have kind of a how should I say, a unique way of how I look when I run. It has attracted a lot of negative attention. It's just the way that God made me. Um, and it usually pulls in a lot of unwanted gestures, language. Uh, for years, even back when I was relatively fast, I'd be the first to cross the line, and I'd get bullied from coworkers about my times when we were running, mostly because of how I looked when I was doing them. I know that sounds rambly, but my point being is relating that to life. That's not the first time this week. It won't be the last time this week that I was judged based off of my appearance. I want you all to consider something. Using running as something symbolic for life, it hurt. It slowed me down for a minute, but I did not stop running. That applies to life too, for anybody. You are human. You are allowed to have what people say, what happens to you, slow you down. But you need to give yourself credit because every day you are taking steps forward in your run of life. You are still moving forward. You are doing your best. Remember that. Every day that we put our next foot forward, we are proceeding in the run of life. And if you are a runner, and if you are ever subjected to unfortunate commentary, bullying, microaggressions, depending on how you look, how you identify, just keep I'm sorry that that's happening, and I don't want to invalidate what's happening to you. You are more than entitled to be hurt. I want to try my best here to support and motivate you to keep moving, because I can tell you right now, each step you take forward puts you further away from those comments, and it puts you closer and closer to your goals that you are aiming for in life. I know this sounds like a long form ramble. I thought about this good and long while I was running for the rest of the 35, 40 minutes after this incident occurred. I called the wife real quick. I vented about it. I felt better, and I finished my run. I experience this sort of treatment every day, professionally and personally, from folks in public, folks at work. I will tell you, as a runner and as a person, it is not nice to be treated that way. However, I am moving forward. You can move forward, and I am here to support that. I hope you are all staying healthy and safe. If you need to motivate somebody in your life, you remind them to keep moving that next foot forward, okay? With that said, like I said, I don't care if this reaches one person, 100, 1,000. I don't care about any of that. This platform allows me to stand here and honestly like have even just a small step up to express things I care about. And this is something I very much care about. I'm not going to cower in the corner. I'm not going to cry about it. I am going to advocate. It's okay to be emotionally hurt by something, but I'm not backing down, and I'm sure as heck not going to just let injustice happen. So if you have somebody who's experiencing that kind of injustice, advocate for them, support them. That's what I mean when I say not letting injustice happen. Be there for the people in need. Support them, give them emotional support, highlight what they are doing, those steps, that run that they're doing forward. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you on Friday with a new review.